Second take, Hindsight's 2020. I'm Darrel Derryberry. Jared, what do you think about that Gronk call last night?
I'm Jared Vinoversky, and Darrel. No one denies Gronk. Gronk spiked ball.
Obviously they do. The NFL refs denied him. Welcome to Second Take, ladies and gentlemen. In today's episode, a new division leader in the NFC North, a couple of great college hoop games to start the year off, and a segment where me and Jared get to role play. But first, we start off with the highly anticipated game of the week last Sunday. The Denver Broncos hosted the undefeated Kansas City Chiefs at Mile High Sunday night, where with the AFC division on the line. Peyton and company came away with a convincing 27-17 victory to go atop the division as well as rest of the AFC. Jared, after watching the game, do you see Denver controlling the top seed despite having to go to Foxborough and Kansas City the next 2 weekends?
What a great game that was, first of all. I mean, it lived up to the hype. It was a close game, but you know, in the end, I think it was exactly what I expected. Alex Smith, the Chiefs, they can't do much on offense. You know,
they struggle in the second half.
That's the one thing holding them back, and Peyton controlling the clock. But at the end of the day, like you said, Denver's got to go to Foxborough and to Kansas City. I'd say those two L's.
The biggest surprise I had in that game was how the Chiefs defense, especially that D-line with Tom Ali, could not get to Peyton. He had the hurt ankle, and then he didn't even get touched.
Number one defense.
But Denver, they have hard next 2 weeks. They have to go to Foxborough, tough place to play, especially for Peyton. I think he's like 4-7 up there. And then to Arrowhead, the loudest stadium in the NFL. It'll be tough for him.
Yep. Moving north and into NFC, the Detroit Lions take the number one spot in their division after winning Sunday, and the Bears lose to go to 6-4 while the Packers drop to 500 at 5-5. Since the Vikings enjoy losing every week, Darrel, which of the other three teams do you see winning the NFC North at the end of the season?
You know, everyone's counting them out. I know they're ravaged with injuries, but I think the Packers are going to win the division. They got to get Aaron back healthy.
Says the Buccaneers fan.
Says the Buccaneers fan. Defend the Bay. But they have to get Aaron healthy. Detroit's just too inconsistent. They play well one quarter. They score 27 points in one quarter, and then the next quarter they don't even show up to play. The Bears, Luke McCown, the former Buccaneer, he's their quarterback.
Backup quarterback.
Cutler, he's in and out with injuries, so that's why I'm going to pick the Packers.
I like your bold prediction. I think it might be the Bears, like 1985. They're bringing back that defense. Bears. You know, once they get Cutler back, Jay Clutchler with Brandon Marshall, could be a good race.
The college basketball season started out with a bang last week at the Champions Classic in Chicago, where Michigan State escaped with a win over Kentucky, and our beloved Jayhawks got a big win against the Dukies. Jared, did we watch a Final Four preview, and are the Spartans and Hawks really this good?
You know what, Darrell? I think we might have seen a Final Four preview. It seems like every single year the Spartans and the Jayhawks are up for the national championship. Yeah. They're always in contention for it. Dukies, they seem pretty good too. They
play well.
Gave KU a great game. Kentucky might not be as good as we thought, you know, but it's the first week of the season. You know, you don't know. But don't forget Aaron Kraft, Scarlet and Gray, Buckeyes, baby. Don't forget them.
Jeez, Buckeyes are terrible in basketball. Here's the thing: there's a lot of talent on the floor. There's a lot of talent on the floor last weekend. Man, I was so shocked by how good this freshman class really is. They got a lot of hype, I understand that, but they really showed up and played. Andrew Wiggins, Jabari Parker, the kid from Kentucky, I can't think of his name right now, but he played well. Randall, I believe is his name.
Julian,
I love how Wiggins had a terrible first half.
Came back, played great.
Was in foul trouble.
Other key pieces, Selden, Perry Ellis.
Wiggins is getting all the attention, and so is Parker. They deserve it, don't get me wrong. But Selden Jr. and Perry Ellis played great, and that's why the Hawks won.
The man who made it work, Bill himself, and Bill we trust. Darrel, we now move to the pros. And for the next minute, we'll both act like we care about the NBA season. Every team has played now at least 10 games. Who do you see as the top contenders in both conferences?
You know, I think it's the Heat's championship to lose. I picked the Heat against the field.
Of course.
You know, they're going to go for 4 straight finals appearances. That being said, the Indiana Pacers look good in the Eastern Conference.
Great.
They're 9-1.
They look great.
They look really good. They made it to the Eastern Conference, took the Heat to 7 games. Got Frank Vogel at coach. He was a GA at Kansas, so you know he knows basketball.
Lawrence breeds winners.
I think they will be the biggest contender. The Nets have been such a disappointment at 3-7. In the West, I still like the Clippers. I know my Oklahoma City Thunder have a chance, but with losing Harden, it's going to be hard.
I want to make it fun and not say the Heat. I think that the Pacers, maybe Bulls, could have Eastern Conference matchup. In the West, I like Golden State as a dark horse. I think they
can shoot the ball.
Could rise up there. They beat your OKC. I think we watched that game late night. And
great game.
What a great game. So I can see the Warriors getting up there, but it's going to be your Heat, your Pacers, your Bulls. We're taking a break, but coming up, our new segment where me and Darrel get to role play in a non-sexual way.
Can't wait. And later, our very last edition to Pick 6, where we pick our 6 winners.
How you doing Pick 6 so far?
I think I'm 9-9, 500, floating above water.
Better than the Bucks.
Better than the Bucks.
Get ready. In a world full of competition, where men will strive for victory, join them on an epic adventure as the gorillas lay down mayhem on the gridiron.
Welcome back to Second Take, boys and girls. It's now time for role play. First up, we got Richie Incognito. Richie, people in the media have called you a bully. What do you have to say about this?
I am a bully. I said some terrible stuff to my teammate, but it got taken out of context. I didn't mean any of that stuff. They blew it out of proportion. What I said on that voicemail, that's not a big deal.
Why would you ever send that on a voicemail?
It wasn't to him.
Who was it to?
It was to my girlfriend.
Your girlfriend?
Yeah.
How much does she weigh?
She weighs, I'll put it this way, she's bigger than my neck. And that's big, man.
That's a lot of pounds.
You see this face? It's hard to find a lover. And that voicemail was to her.
All right, Richie, tell me this. If you could go back in time, last question here. If you could go back in time, what would you do different?
Probably leave a longer voicemail. A few more expletives. That's the best thing that happened to my career. You didn't know my name before this happened.
So you did it just to grab attention?
Yeah. I got corporate deals lining out the door, man.
Role play.
Next up on role play, we got the golden boy, Tom Brady. You had a big win last night. Oops. You have a beautiful wife.
Come on,
3
man.
Super Bowl rings and records that might not ever be broken. But what matters to you the most in life?
Well, Darrel, to tell you the truth, besides my UGG boots and my Stag cologne, not much else matters. I enjoy having more Super Bowl rings than any active player, except that prick Adam Vinatieri. Adam, if you're watching, who gave you that great field goal position, by the way? No one likes a kicker anyway. So, I got the rings, I got the records, I got a beautiful wife to come home to and rub my feet, but there's not much else to want.
There isn't much else to life than UGG boots. Last question, Tom. When you're not playing college, when you're not playing football, what do you enjoy doing in your free time?
Speaking of college, I wish I didn't ever go to Michigan. Oh, God, I love Scarlet and Gray. I have a secret passion for Urban Meyer and that Buckeye team. Anyway, I would enjoy spending my time at my multi-million-dollar mansion with my multi-million-dollar wife. I like to kick back, relax. And while I get back rubs and watch reruns of Drew Bledsoe getting hurt and Peyton Manning losing in countless number of playoff games. That's all I got for you, Darrel.
Role play.
Now it's time to talk to Shay Killamilla. Shay, what do you think about the Sunday night football game?
It was a tough loss. I actually missed the game because I don't get NBC in my tree stand. But it's all right. We're going to get them in 2 weeks at Arrowhead. Hashtag Chiefs Kingdom.
Oh, take it easy there. What would you want more? The world record for Thunder Chickens or the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl?
As much as I love hunting thunder chickens, you got to be kidding me. To watch my beloved Kansas City Chiefs
We might have to go to commercial break.
win the Super Bowl? Are you kidding me?
What about their game in 2 weeks against the Broncos? Are you going to it?
Am I going to the game in Arrowhead? Does Dolly Parton sleep on her back? Yeah, I'll be there.
Actually, she does. I know that.
I bet you do. Yeah, I'll be at the game. And Chiefs Kingdom will be rocking. Chiefs!
Role play.
Our last guest of role play, and certainly not least, is Nate Darrel. Nate, we know how much you love playing football, and you will always be remembered as a legend at Pitt State. But if for some reason you never played football, what would you be doing?
If I never played football, I'd probably just watch film on football. You know, I'm pretty much the best at everything I do, except for fantasy football. You know, I struggle with that. I'd probably spend my time talking trash about how good my team is, even though I never make the playoffs. I'm absolutely terrible at it.
Playing at a Division II level, which Division team and other sport teams do you root for the most, and why?
Well, I don't really like people who are fair weather fans and just root for the most popular teams, even if those teams suck. So I tend to root for Notre Dame, the Yankees, the Cowboys, the Lakers, the Red Wings, and whoever else is good in hockey. However, all my teams never win anything, so whoever's winning at the time, I'll root for. Next question.
How does it feel to be rated #1 on Mel Kiper's big board?
To tell you the truth, I think it's just a slap in the freaking face. I can't believe it took this long. You know, my name's Nate Darrel. Hello, Mel, 4 eyes, take off your glasses and slick back your hair, get a different job.
Role play.
Now time for our segment on Pick 6. We each pick our 6 predictions. Darrel, you did better last week, 4-2. I went 5-1. Who do you got this week?
I got Joe Flacco over Dean Tremarky and the New York Jets. The Colts get lucky and beat the Cardinals in the Big Cactus. Peyton and the Stay Golden Pony Boys get a big win in Foxborough. No surprise here. Buck Nation kills the Lions. Panthers over the Finns in the aquarium. And I got America's team earning a victory over the G-Men. Who you got, Jerry?
But I got the Ravens over the Jets because Rex Ryan will be too busy game planning on what he wants to eat first, a stuffed turkey or his wife's feet. I got the Colts in Phoenix over the Cardinals. Aaron Drew getting lucky like me. I got the Patriots in Foxborough over the Broncos. Brady and the boys pin the tail of the donkey and beat the ponies. I got the Steelers over the Browns. Steel City making a comeback, getting a huge win in Cleveland, the city that doesn't win anything. And I got the Lions about 150 points over the Bucks. And my last game, I got the Niners at the Redskins. San Fran will be digging for gold, and they'll find it against Robert I Play Like Stewie Griffin.
Taking a break, but coming up on our 2-minute drill, our happy birthday and our anniversary shout-outs.
And also, we ranked the tank for NBA teams trying to get Andrew Wiggins in the NBA draft.
When we waste what little precious resources we have, we're only hurting ourselves and our planet. So to make sure that all living things on this earth endure, we have to utilize our resources carefully. Join the sustainability movement. Visit www.epa.gov/sustainability/basic-info to learn more about sustainability.
And now time for happy birthday. On November 25th, happy 34th birthday to Turtle. Also known as Jerry Ferrera, the actor is mostly known for starring in the best show ever created on planet Earth, Entourage. Turtle loves to smoke doobies, match the color of his clothes just like Taylor Counts, and he's always the chauffeur for his friends, also like Taylor Counts. Turtle, time to celebrate with Vince, E, Drama, and of course Ari. This one's for you, buddy.
Time for a happy anniversary. On November 24th, happy anniversary to Wilt Chamberlain, pulling down an NBA record 55 rebounds in one game on this day in 1960. Wilt still currently holds a whopping 71 NBA records, including scoring 100 points in one game. Great game. But the Big Dipper's most astounding NBA record he holds is the number of women he slept with. The count is up to 150 times that by 856, but some say that was just during his rookie year. Rest in peace, Wilt.
I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence, and nobody can hang with my stuff. You know, I'm just a big, hairy American winning machine. If you ain't first, you're last.
Darrel, if you're the Jags or the Bucks, you're last. Who do you picking to finish last in the NFL?
Hopefully it's my Tampa Bay Bucks. That means it's hello Marcus Mariota.
I think it'll be the Jags. With those uniforms, they don't deserve to win another game. Sign Tebow.
Time for top 2. Jared, who do you see in the BCS National Championship game?
I got the Florida State Seminoles against the Ohio State Buckeyes. I think AJ McCarron's girlfriend breaks up with them, and Bama blows it. Who do you got?
Alabama, roll tide, rolled against the Tomahawk Chop of Florida State Seminoles.
Time for tank rank. Darrell, who do you think is going to rank number 1 to tank for Andrew Wiggins this year?
I got the Boston Celtics. Bill Russell, Larry Bird, Bob Cousy ain't walking through that door.
Anyone but the Boston Celtics. Who needs Andrew Wiggins when you got Jeff Green runs deep?
Start or sit? Jerry, who do you start and sit in NFL fantasy?
I'm starting Matthew Stafford against your Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I'm sitting Atlanta's defense against Drew Brees, former Beantown Beatdown player. Who do you got?
I'm 2-9 in fantasy, so I feel my opinion doesn't count. But you start Colin Kaepernick. If you need a quarterback, Colin Kaepernick is available.
Time for Einstein. Darrell, what's your fun fact for the day?
Fun fact, I got Taylor Counts' birthday today. He turned 23. He's borrowing Eazy-E's Lakers jacket today.
The Lakers.
What's your fun fact?
I got a turducken. You know what that is? It's a turkey stuffed with a duck, stuffed with a chicken. People like me and Taylor Counts will be eating it for Thanksgiving.
Sounds appetizing.
I can't wait. That'll do it for us, folks. Have a happy holiday, turkey, and we'll see you next time here on Second Take. Good day and good night, knuckleheads.